What's going on, peeps? Yes, welcome to my player ratings after we beat Everton 3-0. 0. 3 goals, all the attackers score. Kobbie Mainoo gets a debut. Luke Shaw back from a long-term injury. It is perfection. The night couldn't have gone any better in terms of the end goal, the outcome, the people that scored, and the people that played a part in it. Couldn't have gone any better. So let's get straight into it. Andre Onana, listen, he deserved that clean sheet. He was a big part of it. That wasn't one of them clean sheets where the keeper didn't have anything to do. He made some really good saves today. The one from Idrissa Gueye was a fantastic save. The double save he had from Calvert-Lewin, that was a really good save as well. And he had some commanding situations where Everton are going to make it tough. They're going to put the ball down the keeper's throat, and he managed to come out and be counted for and come and claim some crosses as well. Some decent distribution. First half, not so much, but a couple in the second half. Overall, I'm going to give Onana a 7. I think he was influential. He was a big part of that clean sheet, and he deserves it. And I'm so happy to see him just be calm now. It looks like, you never want to say it too early, but it looks like it's a thing of the past now, doesn't it? It looks like those, letting them stupid shots in or, passing it straight to the opposition player and then conceding the penalty just seems so far away now. And hopefully he just stays on this steady upwards trajectory of being a good keeper for us, which is what we want to see. So I'm going to give him a 7. Diogo Dalot, right back. Now, listen, he got an amazing assist, which he probably didn't expect to get. But that's what he's in there for. I think someone said he got 5 assists this season as well. So a really good cutback from him. Well, look, it was hopeful, but it was part of the move. If everybody didn't play their role in that, i.e. Victor Lindelof's distribution to Rashford, if he doesn't overlap or underlap, should I say, Dalot to get into that space to even cross it, the goal doesn't happen. So as much as it was Garnacho who made the brilliance of it, he was still part of it. I think he defended well as well. I think he was where he needed to be. I think he did what he needed to do. And I think he had a solid game. I'm going to give him a 7 as well, because I think the back four is the ones that really stood out in this game. Harry Maguire, solid. I think he calmed down a lot of situations, pretty much won everything with his head. Yes, there were, I think, some moments in the first half where we did concede quite a few chances, though, where, like I said, I'm very aware on another day, Everton would have scored. They would have scored. But by and large, I think Maguire was solid. I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I think he was strong when he needed to be. He had some nice interceptions when he had to get it. Some good bits of switches of play as well. The Maguire special. So yeah, I think a 7's fair for Harry Maguire. And in this moment, he deserves a lot of credit, man, because to be playing instead of Rafael Varane, that would raise a lot of eyebrows. It has raised a lot of eyebrows where we're perplexed. But since he's lost that captaincy, let's be real, when he's played absolutely fine. He's played absolutely fine, and he's probably enjoying his best patch of form for us for a long time. And that he deserves to be said, and you have to give the guy his credit, because he's had to come through a lot. So, like we've always said, we just want the players to play well. Nobody wants to see Maguire kicking it into his own net, making mistakes, or being calamitous, or people laughing at him or memeing. No, we don't want to see that, especially when he puts on our shirt. So yeah, he deserves big credit. I think he was really good today. Victor Lindelof, I think, was equally as good. I'm going to give him a 7 too. Again, he had played his role in the game for the first goal with a great pass, good switch of play, which he has in his locker. Lindelof, give him time and space. He's comfortable with both feet. He's a good, competent defender. And I think he got physical when he needed to. Yeah, he didn't win every duel. We're not going to do that. But overall, again, interceptions, blocks, clearances, a couple of ones at the near post that he put over for a corner. Just did his job. 7, going to say that. Luke Shaw, solid. Was he as good as the others? Or was he a 6? I think he was just coming back into it. He was composed on the ball. But you know what? They all kept part of that clean sheet. I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I'm going to say they all played an equal part in that. I think for first game back since Spurs away, I think it was. That was the game he got injured. That was the game he missed. Didn't see him after that, did we? So his first game back since then is a long time, and he didn't look out of place. He didn't look like he was struggling to keep up with the pace. He was good. He was physical, and he was a good calming influence. Played his 75 minutes, got out of there with no problems, and he's ready to go against Galatasaray. So I'm going to give him a 7. Into midfield, just ahead of that, Kobbie Mainoo. Now, he was my man of the match. I'm going to give him a 9. I'm honestly going to give him a 9. I just think as debuts go for that position at that age, in that stadium, in this type of game, it couldn't have gone any better. He did absolutely everything right. The way he takes the ball, the way that he doesn't seem phased in possession. He's either happy to engage and use his body to protect it, or he's happy to skip past someone and use a bit of his sort of his thrust or his pace to drive forward with the ball. He's happy to pass forward. He doesn't just play safe. And that goal line clearance, you know, at 1-0, and he makes that goal line clearance. It's a big, big moment in the game. He has to be there. And he was. And he leads with the wrong foot and hooks it out as well. Could have gone really wrong. So I'm going to give him a 9. I think he was excellent, man. I'm really, really pleased for him. Really proud of him. And long may it continue. We have to keep it calm. We can't go extra. Do you know what I mean? But he was brilliant. I thought he was excellent. Scott McTominay, he was physical. He put it about a bit, but he was average. I'll give him a 6. He wasn't really a goal threat. He didn't really create anything. Like I said, I think he was just in a team that's got a lot of height like they have. It was important to have someone like McTominay in there today. It's definitely the game for him. But I don't think he stood out, if you get what I mean. So I think a flat 6 is fair for Scott. Bruno. I'm going to give Bruno. He plays a key part in the things that were good, you know, in making us get the goals that we did. So I'm going to give him an 8. He gets an assist for Martial's the third goal. He creates the pass. He puts the pass through for Martial to get the penalty as well. First half he wasn't good. Actually, should he get a 7? But he's making goal scoring opportunities. No, I'm gonna bump him down. I'm gonna give him a 7. Like first half, because I don't think he was good first half. Second half, I think he stepped up and was much more involved. Much better he was as well. And 7's a good score, by the way. I gave the whole back 4 7. I spoke glowingly about them. But in the key moments, it just shows that Bruno, he still has that X factor that even though he might not be involved in absolutely everything, he can lay on chances for people. He can slide people in and make the right pass at the right time. So yeah, big up to Bruno. I'll give him a 7. Front 3, Garnacho. Wow. I mean, the rest of his game was okay. He worked hard. He didn't really have any other shots apart from that. Well, he did actually. He had that one where he was winding up for it and he blasted it over. But I think when you score a goal like that and your team goes on to win, I know he got man of the match there. I gave it to Maney, but I'm going to give him a 9. That goal was absolutely out of this world. Out of this world. He'll probably never score another goal like that in his whole career, and his career's only just started. But it was an unbelievable goal, an unbelievable moment of the match to get it. You know, his first couple of minutes, his reaction was brilliant. And yeah, I just think when you score a goal like that, I'm not even going to dissect his performance, because he didn't do anything crazy, like give away a pen or have an absolute stinker by just, hardly got a touch. He got Ashley Young booked as well. He engaged him. He also won a couple of fouls, took the pressure off. So his overall game today was probably like between a 6 and a 7. But when you score a goal like that, you're getting a 9, big man. You're getting a 9. Martial, I'm going to give him a 7. It was looking like it was going to be a 5 or a 6. But as the game went on, again, the 2 key moments, he wins a penalty, which helps us get the 2-0 at that point. And he scores his own goal with a deft little touch, good little bit of link up, makes a good run and gets his finish. And he deserves credit for being out of the team so long. I don't know about you, but I feared like what we're going to look like without Højlund. Højlund runs a lot. He's physical. He scraps a lot. He gets involved with a lot of the duels. Martial's not really like that. We've got to play to feet. He's a bit more intricate. But I think we saw the strengths that he can offer us if Højlund's not there. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 7. Rashford, he scored a really good penalty, but his overall game was really poor. I have to say, the decision making he made, his execution, the things he decides to do with the ball, they just don't add up. I'm going to give him a 6. I'm going to give him a 6 because he scored in a crucial moment, and Bruno obviously helped him out by giving him the chance to take it, and he had to make sure he took a good penalty, and he did. And hopefully that gives him confidence going forward, just to get a goal under his belt so that things start clicking for him. Because right now it's just not clicking. It just really isn't. So yeah, I give him a 6, even though he did score. And the substitution, Pellistri, I'll give him a 6 as well. It could be a 7 because of his involvement in that goal, but probably wasn't on long enough to get that. But deserves good credit for what he did. Actually, no, I will give him a 7. Yeah, I will give him a 7. Yeah, because he came on and everything he did was just crisp. Nearly had a chance to score himself. Left foot shot was saved. He did well. So I'm going to give him a 7. Amrabat, flat 6, came in, did what he needed to do. Wamby, day after his birthday, came in, did what he needs to do, 6. Eric Ten Hag, even though he wasn't actually there but was upstairs, he's got to get a 9, innit? Kobbie Mainoo decision worked, brilliant. Luke Shaw back in, calm, collected, keep playing Maguire, brilliant. Keep Garnacho on the left, start Martial, everything he changed worked. So, and then the changes that he made during the game worked as well because Pellistri was part of the goal. So, yeah, if anything, you could really say a 10 because everything went perfectly. So, you know what? We won 3-0. Eric, you get a 10. You get a 10. That's my player ratings. Have I missed any substitutions? Don't think I have. If I have, that means they were probably just a flat 5 or 6. Anyway, I'm out of it. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Take care. Peace.